Were you able to access any kind of services? Because it sounds to me like you've had adverse experiences probably most of your life. Was there any, okay, so you had to have engaged with services to get that Section 8 voucher. Did anybody try to learn and help you learn how to navigate society, how to be educated enough to take care of yourself in those areas? Or did they just say, here's housing?
Yeah, basically.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I started doing what I'm doing, because as a service provider, I was supposed to shove people in spaces and call that a success.
Yeah, it's like leaving.
But if Arville doesn't know how to handle his stuff,
yeah,
because nobody's ever taught him,
That's
because
true.
he didn't grow up with that skill set,
Yeah.
how are you going to maintain that,
exactly.
right?
And that's why I appreciate you, because that's exactly what it was.
What kind of services do they have here to help you get back on your feet, Arville?
They have, I wouldn't say back on your feet, but they have just assistance. They have like people that come with food.
They come with
And-
syringes and pipes?
Yeah, and I also think that's kind of like ass backwards. Like it helps, but I don't think it really helps. Like it's just kind of like here's stuff to like assist in you guys.
Do they
kind
ever
of just-
offer you support services
No,
so
like
that you can
actual
get on
program.
your feet,
No.
shelter bed?
No,
School?
honestly, and they're just as scared as the police as, you know what I mean? And they're social workers, but they're kind of just like, they're younger and they're just kind of like want to help, but they don't really like give you like the long-term help that you really, people kind of up here need, honestly.
You think they know how?
I think they know how for sure. They just really like,
What makes you think they know how? You think that any of them have been out here
I don't
like
think,
this?
I don't think that they know how. It's just that they have access to programs. They just probably don't really like think of anybody up here wants it takes two to tango. They probably think, okay, they just want to stay in this lifestyle, so they help them.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do they ever ask you the questions I'm asking you?
Not at all.
Do they ever ask you if you like your circumstances?
Not at all.
Do you like your circumstances?
No, I don't.
You feel safe out here?
No.
So if those services came out here and could offer you something that you think could help you, what would it be if you could think of anything?
Maybe even rides to, I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. That's a question where I'd actually want to think about before I answer.
Yeah, well, maybe we can talk again.
I could write down, I'm really good at writing down things, and I can make a whole list of like what services could come through, and then I make pros and cons of that list, because I could say, oh, having someone come through for maybe food from the food bank, but then again, that just means the money that they have wasn't be.
They're just addressing a symptom.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
They're not actually helping to attack a problem.
Yeah, and now it's like, okay, I don't have to spend money on food, I spend on drugs now. You know what I mean? It's like kind of like just kind of, that's why it's kind of a double-edged sword with that question a little bit for me.